this camera. So this camera module, which is right there, I'm gonna click later on here, but this is the assembly. I'm with the new 2024 Audi Q8. My camera broke. You'll see the video. You cannot access it through here. I thought this hole here I could access the camera, but nope, Audi didn't make it that easy. The manual says you have to take the bumper off. I'm going to show you another way with a little cut how to get the camera out from the bumper and replace it. I have ordered on eBay a $60 camera. Hopefully it works the same way. If it doesn't, well, I'll think about it. Well, what I'm gonna do next. But for right now, I've already disassembled the camera just to see that I can do it. Assembled it back. Ordered the camera on eBay. I'll show you the link. And this is how it is. So this is the camera. Yep. The part number is 4N0980-546, and it sits right there. I was able just to go through the hood from the top, make a little cut to bend the plastic on the radiator, and went down and unscrewed it. You'll see how it's done. So here is what you need. Preferably an all-phone for a flashlight, because it's glossy on the back and you can use it as a mirror. Cutter to start the cut here, and then use the razor blade to thin the edge. I'm not cutting it, but I thinned it. So I'm gonna glue that back on once, or put some tape on top of it, but it's still one piece. It's not gonna let water through. Still, I'm gonna isolate this cut here. The next thing is, this is the tool that I've used. You need a 90-degree wrench. So, and I use a small, very handy, very comfortable to use. So here's what you need. Tweezers, just in case, like in my case, you drop the screw in some place where you cannot get it from. So that's all. And relatively small hands. The smaller your hands are, the better it is. The next thing you want to do is take this plastic cover off. Start from here, from this edge. Do not pull from the back. So once you pop it out, you're gonna slide it up a little bit and it comes out. It has those grooves that are actually in that panel that I also removed. You have to remove it. So let me show you. I didn't remove it completely because I want it to stay in place, but this panel here, there we go. This panel here stays like this, and those grooves that I showed you goes here. So those goes here. So you have to slide it out. So pop it from the front, push it to the back, slide it out. Just put this one back in, yeah, the way it needs to go. So here is what I'm gonna do to change this broken camera, which sits below the sensor which is inside for the distance, and you can access it through here. You can't see it, but you can access it through here. Bad thing is, if this plastic piece is not in my way, I can access it. So the goal is to cut it a little bit. I'm gonna glue it back because that's that prevents water. Well, actually, when this one is like that, okay. So when it's like this, let's start from here. There we go. This is what prevents water to come in. So as you can see, it's perfectly fine. And when I glue it on top, it's gonna be good. I just don't want to remove the whole bumper. Everybody says it's easy. I don't want to remove the whole bumper. For something as simple as that camera here, there should have been kind of like a latch or door where you can access it. I mean, just they don't think about repairability after they do something. So I'm gonna cut this as deep as possible. Be careful, because on the bottom you have the flaps that opens for the fan, which sits down there, and that will give me enough room This already goes in, but I cannot see very well. I cannot touch, so I probably can, without even cutting it, with this tool, the 90-degree angle, I can take the two screws that are holding the camera and take it out, but then putting it back is going to be impossible because this piece here is on your way and it's cutting your arms, and it's yeah, awful. So that's the goal. Actually, what I've decided to do is I'm gonna just cut the edge just a little bit from the top so it thins enough so I can just bend, because I already pre-cut it here. And I cut this one, probably should not have done, but I'll glue them back, that's no problem. But you can use epoxy, so that's no problem. But if I thin this edge, if I pre-cut it a little bit, just like here, I can probably just bend this over and it stays just like this one. Just like this one. So then I can easily glue it. So after a little modification, I now have a flap. You see, I didn't cut it completely, but I have a flap. Yeah, it broke in some pieces, but I'll glue it. So now that gives me plenty of space to go and take that camera. Hopefully it's not stuck behind the sensor, because then all that is going to be for nothing. So let's see how that goes. So one out. This tool is crucial, so you have to position. You see how I have it? I have my iPhone, my other iPhone down there. I used it also as a mirror to position this one, and use the small one, don't use the big one. Big one is too heavy. This one is more comfortable. It's not tight at all. It's a T20 screw. So untie it very gently, and I'll do the other one, and I'll try to pull the camera out. So you can see how I have it right there. This is the setup with me. Let me just focus. Yep. So now attach the other one. Attach the screwdriver and just untie that bolt and see if it comes out. So the camera is out. I'm going to disconnect it and then put it back in. It's very hard to do it with one hand while holding the camera. So I'll just take pictures how it works and then just replace it. Hold the bracket in place, you can hold it with your finger like this and just put the screws on the other side until you're ready to tighten them. But you can do that like that. Okay, so the old camera is back in place. I'm gonna wait for the one that I ordered from eBay for 60 bucks. I'll show an image of it and a link, and I'll let you know when it arrives and when I switch it back and put it on.